Um, but what we're talking about is Izzy Sadler's free monthly class. For those of you who have a Claris tablet and you're with SOWEGA, it is already on your tablet. If you have a tablet with Heart of Georgia, let me know and I can put it on there. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say Claris tablet, then I can give you the link to it if you're interested. But I just think she's doing a great thing. And anything that we can do to help ourselves that is not, you know, prescription medicine related, I'm all for. I mean, it makes sense since I'm a Tai Chi person. I like doing things in a different way. It's just side effects of medications are frustrating to me, and so many people are on a lot of medications, and we're on medications to deal with one problem, and that medicine creates another problem. Then we have to take medicine to deal with that problem, and so it just like snowballs. And before you know it, people are on 8 and 10 medicines, and it gets to a point where you're like, I don't even know why I'm taking this stuff anymore. You just take it. It's just a little white pill. So, but anyway, so I'm happy to share resources, any information that I've learned that can help you make decisions for yourself. So, I like to think about how God made my body, and He made it in such a wonderful way where I can heal myself. I can take care of things, and with Tai Chi, it's about moving energy. It's life energy. And when we have that energy flowing through our body and no energy is blocked anywhere, then we just feel alive. We feel really good. When energy is blocked, that's where something like acupuncture comes into play. And I'm just going to walk and talk and close my hands to get warmed up and get us ready to do our movements. But acupuncture, just like Tai Chi, is kind of a medicine for the body that uses the body itself to heal itself. And when you have blocked energy, that's why they insert needles in certain spots to break up that blocked energy so you can get it flowing again and your body can heal. So we are fortunate in Baxley to have a trained acupuncturist, and he has helped me with so many things that my body tries to, cause problems for me. So I'm thankful for that. And some people don't like the idea of needles, and I completely understand that, even though those needles are really small. So they work also through massage. And so that's another way to help get that energy flowing in your body. So anyway, I'm not an expert. I'm just a person who likes to take care of myself and try to do it without prescription medicines or medicines in general being my first line of defense. For instance, yesterday I had a terrible headache, and my first thought is, how much water have I drank today? Because most likely I'm dehydrated. My second thought was, have I been around fake smells? Candles or plug-ins, things like that, they cause me really bad headaches. And then my third thought was, how much have I been on my phone or my computer that may have strained my eyes? So my first, second, or third thought said, let's go get an ibuprofen, and I didn't. I drank water, I put my phone up, and I closed my eyes and just breathed. And I woke up this morning without a headache. So anyway, just get you thinking about, why our bodies are having a reaction to something and not choosing medicine first. All right. That may or may not be in my expertise. It's just my personal experience. All right, y'all, but teaching Tai Chi is in my expertise. They trained me and they certified me to be y'all's teacher. So maybe I should just stick with that, right? Let's get in our stable stance. I'm going to turn on our music. We have learned our first 6 moves, our warm-up moves that we do every time. The warm-up stretches, if you want to call them that. Hold on just a second. I'm going to get our music playing. Ma'am?
Talking to the husband. Okay.
All right. All right. Stable stance. Good posture. Our feet are about shoulder width, hip width apart. We have bent knees. That's that open joints or song joints, allowing energy to flow. We do that with our elbows as well. We're breathing. We're thinking about our principles. You know, in the beginning, as we learn Tai Chi or as we review what we already know, we remind ourselves that the way we move in Tai Chi is slow, smooth, and continuous. And whatever you were doing right before this class may have been in a rush, may have been in a hurry. It may have felt stressful. But at least in this class, we can slow down. So we have to give ourselves a minute to remind ourselves, slow, smooth, and continuous in our movements. So we want to breathe and we want to make our breath slow. When we fully inhale, you can inhale through your nose or your mouth. Generally for diaphragmatic breathing, we breathe in through our nose. And we exhale through our mouth, through pursed lips. That slows down the airflow. So it looks like we're going to whistle, but we don't whistle. We just slow that air down. Inhale and exhale. Our exhale generally takes twice as long as our inhale. So as we breathe, feel ourselves calming, feel any tension relaxing. Do a body scan to make sure you aren't holding tension anywhere. I want you to start having body awareness in where do you hold tension? Because we hold it in different places. I know one place I'll clench my jaw. I'll catch it in my jaw. My teeth will be clenched and my jaw will be real tight. Sometimes I catch myself doing that. Sometimes I'll have my shoulders raised and I have to remind myself to relax those shoulders. Sometimes I'll be making a fist and I don't even know why. But I recognize it and I let my hands go. So figure out and learn where you naturally hold tension and learn to recognize it, learn to catch yourself and learn to let it go. All right, as we start our warm-ups, let's start with our neck and begin. Hands come up, palms down, turn and pull them towards us, turn and push away, and follow those hands all the way down. You can match your breath to your movement here. And all of our lungs are different, so I can't tell you like when to stop inhaling and when to exhale. But I like to inhale as I come up. And then whenever I'm ready to exhale, finish that movement. And if I'm still exhaling as I come all the way down, finish the exhale. And then start all over. So yes, I'm your leader and I'm giving you space to follow me, but learn to do it at your own pace. But we all should be slow, smooth, and continuous. And if you can't match your breath to the movement, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just giving you different things to think about. And this might not be for you right now. Tuck my shirt in. Alright, so now we bring our hands in. Now let's follow that hand as we look to the side, back to the front, switch, stay slow, make sure you're not holding your breath. This is when I really get stuck in because it feels so good to stretch my neck. That's probably one of my places. Well, it is. It's one of the places I hold tension. So it especially needs that additional stretching. And that's something that we learn about ourselves, is where we have a little bit of pain and which of our stretching movements can help us. So now moving on to our shoulder roll, where we roll forward first, small circles. Think the size of a quarter. And then roll back. Small circles, the size of a quarter. I know my quarter's a little big. It's so hard to stay small, isn't it? Yeah, because when you roll back, you really want to go big with it because it feels good. It's like a massage you give yourself. But remember, these movements are just meant to warm us up, warm up each of our major joints to get us ready for our Tai Chi. So if you want to go bigger, that's fine. So, you know, after class, when you're really warmed up, do the big shoulder. I mean, you can bring your arms even into it to really get into that muscle. But these are just meant to be easy movements to warm up our joints. All right, for our shoulder, our second movement, we bring our hands up, palms up, palms up, turn and push down, palms down. Inhale and exhale. To our spine, let's grab our ball. We separate, push one hand up and the other down, stretching the spine. Remember, if you have issues with your shoulder and you're unable to do this full movement, that's okay. Do what you can. Imagine that you're doing it fully. And if you physically can't raise your arm up like this, then stay small. And I think of it as the stretchy string, like I'm pulling up and down, and I'm thinking about that spine stretch. And so you really use your mind here to stretch that spine. And then whenever you're ready, you may come here and eventually be able to do the full movement. but take your time. Stay within your comfort zone always. Listen to your body. Now with breath, I like to inhale as I come to my ball and exhale as I separate. I just feel like my stretch is just a little deeper when I pair it with the exhale. Back to our ball. Now the hand that's on top tells us the direction we turn. So we're going to turn to the side, switch our hands, and turn to the side. Keep those shoulders relaxed. You don't go as far as you can go. We're just doing this simple turn to warm up our spine. Alright, hands to your sides. Now, these are our upper body. So we did the 2 for our neck, we did the 2 for our shoulders, and the 2 for our spine. Before we move to our lower body, are there any questions about those upper body movements? I just want to make sure you feel comfortable and you fully understand, because I know sometimes through virtual land things may be missed, and don't feel like, oh gosh, I'm supposed to already know that. It's fine. Don't worry. I've been doing Tai Chi for a lot of years, and I have to go to training every 2 years, and I feel like I'm always learning something. And it's the same moves that I've done all these years. So don't worry if you need clarification today or in 10 weeks. It's okay. That's what I'm here for. Also, speaking to that, when you see it the very first time, you take it in, you think you understand it, and then you start practicing, you start doing it, and then, 5 or 6 weeks down the road, something hits you like, well, wait a minute. Am I, or what if, or I thought about happens. That's the journey of Tai Chi. That's why you can take Tai Chi 10 times and get something out of it every single time, because it's a journey. There's no such thing as perfect Tai Chi, and I love Dr. Lamb's permission to say there is no perfect Tai Chi. It's a journey. I love that. I love permission to not be perfect, because I'm a perfectionist, and so Tai Chi is great. It gives me freedom. All right, so main thing is to be safe. That's 100%. The number one rule is to be safe, to make modifications that help you do this safely. All right, so moving to our lower body, starting with our hips, and y'all know this is the part that gets complicated because we're transferring weight. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to shift weight to one leg. We're going to place that heel forward, and our hands are going to go back. That's that counterbalance. That's that cross-lateral movement. We're going to come back to center, and toe goes back at an angle like a kickstand, and our hands come forward. So pause in the middle, heel forward, hands back, pause, toe back, hands forward. Let's do it one last time before that leg gets real tired on us. It's a lot to ask that one leg to hold our weight that whole time. But we're helping make it strong, help it learn to be a stabilizer. All right, so let's switch to our other leg. Heel forward, hands back. Pause in the middle. Toe back, hands forward. Continue to breathe. This is a good time where we start holding our breath, because this gets challenging. We can hold on to a chair, a table, have the wall nearby if you need for safety. You may feel your foot wobble a little bit, and that's okay. The wobble's not the problem. The fall would be a problem. All right, now we're going to shift weight side to side. Our hands stack, and they go in the direction of the weight shift, and then we tap out. Switch our hands, shift, and tap. Shift. You see that? Slow, smooth, and continuous. This is when it challenges us to stay slow because it's harder to be slow. You know, we probably think that it's harder to be fast, but being slow takes so much control, so much more muscle strength. And we experience that especially with this movement. I find that I bend a little bit more with my knee, lowering my center of gravity, helping me be more stable. All right, those are for our hips. Now for our knees. So I have my loose fist down here by my hips. I'm going to shift weight to one leg, lift the other, tap that toe out, and punch the opposite hand out. So remember, I'm keeping a soft bend in my elbow. I'm not locking my arm. I'm not really punching anything. I'm placing that arm out and bringing it back. So I have weight shift, lift, tap and punch. I'm keeping my foot low. Over time, you may practice tapping in the air a little bit higher. No rush to get there. Every now and again, if I'm feeling real strong, I'll give it a try. But for the most part, I just stay low. I may think about a little cup out there and I'm tapping the top of a cup. What I don't recommend is to put a real cup out there and try to tap the top of the cup. Because in order to see the cup, you have to look down, and we don't practice looking down. We practice looking out. If once we start looking down, we're moving towards falling, and there's no reason to have a real cup. That would be a fall hazard. So we just pretend there's a cup out there to tap on. All right, the other one for our knee, we shift weight. We place our foot out. We shift forward and back. We remain upright through that weight shift. We don't lean forward with the weight shift. We keep both heels flat on the floor. So as you shift weight forward, think about that back foot. Is that back foot flat on the floor? And hopefully your answer is yes. Because think about it. If I've turned to the side. Upright posture, I'm shifting forward and shifting back with both feet up. Watch what happens whenever I lift that back heel off the floor. I'm going to be a little dramatic. See, I start going forward. When that heel comes off the ground, it gives my body permission to move forward. When my heels are grounded, both feet on the ground, and I'm shifting weight, then I'm grounded. So if I'm moving forward, I'm leaning forward, I'm going towards falling. If I'm grounded, I'm strong, I'm less likely to fall. Because I'm just shifting weight to my legs right here. Shifting front, shifting back. Front and back. The foot that's out front, I punch that opposite hand. So that's something definitely to keep in mind, and definitely a habit that would be very easy to start is lifting that back heel up. Another reminder, when you shift weight to that front foot, you don't have to give all of your weight to that front foot. Keep some weight on that back foot as well. You're just practicing that little bit of weight transfer. All right, so So those are for our knees, which in so many ways there's other things that are going on. Our hips, our knees, our ankles, involved in that movement. So more than just our knees. So the hip and the knee movements, the ones that we just completed, those are probably the most challenging because of weight transfer. But if you have any problems with like falls risks, feeling unstable, feeling like that you're gonna fall, then maybe your muscles are a little weak. So doing that weight transfer may challenge you. It may scare you to lift a foot. That's why we have our chair, our wall, our table. But just be patient as your legs get stronger. But those are definitely the most challenging because they're weight-bearing exercises. Last is our ankles, which is a weight-bearing joint, but doesn't catch the brunt like our hips and knees do, but equally as important. So let's shift our weight. We don't have any hand movement on these. I hold them right here in front of me. Make sure you're not squeezing. I'll catch myself squeezing my hand. We shift our weight and then we rock our foot, heel, toe. So just pay attention to your ankle joint. Does it feel stiff? Does it feel tense? Our goal is that all of our joints, we are able to have the full motion of that joint. This here is a ball and socket joint, so it has a lot of movement to it, whereas our knee is a hinge joint. Other foot, heel toe, and we want full mobility or range of motion of our joints. And so if you want to exercise and move your body but you're not really sure what to do, just think about how your body moves and move it. All right, other foot. Let's go big toe, little toe. That's side to side. It's more of an awkward movement. If you're seated, you can do circles with your feet. It's harder to do standing. But this is something that you can work on if you find you're seated for a long time, is just work your ankles. You know, our feet have a lot of little muscles that catch the brunt of our movement, weight, hormones, all the things. And so we may have problems with plantar fasciitis and other foot problems, but stretching and moving our whole bodies, because everything's connected, can be helpful. All right, give yourself a shake. That is our warm-ups. Before we move on to learning our first movement, commencement, I do want to show you the Facebook page. I mean, not Facebook, YouTube page. So let me push share. I'm gonna share here. This is, all right, what you see right here is YouTube. So yours will probably look a little bit differently depending on when you get on YouTube what you search. Okay, so you can see I tried to learn how to use a French pen. So this is my page and what it looks like when it comes up. Now, if I want to look up Jennifer Crosby, Tai Chi, you know, if I want to find my page, right, and I'm you, I'm going to go to this search bar, and I'm going to type in SOWEGA. Whoops, I'm going to spell it right. SOWEGA, that stands for Southwest Georgia. Then I'm going to type in Jennifer Crosby. All right, so the reason why is there, believe it or not, there's more than one Jennifer Crosby out there. But if you search SOWEGA Jennifer Crosby, you're going to get one lady, and that's me. So that will come up when you search it, and if you click on here, Jennifer Crosby, then it takes you to my page. I mean, these videos are mine, but let's see, I'm going to come over here. But this brings you to my page, and you see on the top, home, videos, live, playlist, post. All right, and then here's my videos. Scroll down, you can see whatever it is you see. But there's different ways to access information. This is my home page. You can scroll down, you can see some of the most recent videos I have. Keep scrolling, and you see different playlists. You see Let's Dance, Wellness at Last, and then Tai Chi. So these are playlists. Coming back up to the top, if you click on videos, that's the second tab, if you want to call it a tab. See, you can look at it different ways. These are the latest, these is the most popular, or you can go to the oldest videos. And so you can see where it says SOWEGA August 21st, 2026, Exploring. That's my Friday advanced class. This here, SOWEGA August 18th, p.m., that's last Tuesday's afternoon class. Here's SOWEGA August 18th, a.m., that's us last week. So you can always rewatch class. If you miss class for some reason, you can get on here and watch it, and then you're caught up by the time next week comes. That's not a requirement. That's completely up to you. You can watch the class. Maybe you don't want to hear all that blibbity-blobbity talk. Maybe you're just like, I really want to go over that new move we learned. So you can fast forward until that spot. It's about 30 minutes in, so fast forward 30 minutes in. So that's from the tab that says live or videos. There's no reason for you to go to live, so just skip over that. Playlist. This is what we saw on the bottom. These are 3 playlists I have. One, Let's Dance. Let's Dance is something new that I've started, and that is line dancing. I'm not good at it, but I will teach it to you. I'm not a good dancer, y'all. The chicken, here's the full playlist. All right, I only have 3. I've done the chicken dance, I've done the cha-cha slide, and I've done the Cupid shuffle. And so this came from a senior center wanting to do this exercise while I'm not there. So they are using this for exercise at their senior centers. Y'all are welcome to use it for whatever you need to use it. Just know I'm not really good. I just am glad to teach it. All right, so back. That's Let's Dance. This Wellness at Last, it was something that I tried, and I just don't think it worked. I was trying to do these hour-long videos for my senior centers, and I didn't have a lot of participation, and so I just left the videos up there, but that's not something that I'm actively working on. All right, this is the one y'all are probably interested in, and this is Tai Chi under playlist. This is different than our class. So our classes are what I showed you before under videos, where it has SOWEGA, a date, and then AM or PM. Okay, so but Tai Chi under playlist is something that's helpful for y'all. All right, so I have no control over, let's see, I can do oldest, I can do newest, I can do most popular, I can arrange this, but I think how it comes up is which is the most popular video. So like this one right here has 415 views. Well, it's called Mirror Image Tai Chi Basic 6. Y'all haven't learned that yet. Well, let's just pretend y'all are all brand new. If you're brand new at Tai Chi and this is week 3, you don't know that yet. But some people use this to practice. After class, they're done with class, they still want to do Tai Chi. People use this to practice. All right, you do know the warm-ups. So I've done the warm-ups a couple different ways. I've done warm-ups where I don't talk. I've done warm-ups where I talk through it. And you can see that first video is 3 minutes. This one's 9 minutes. This one's 13 minutes. Then I go through, and I tell you, I look back at these videos and I'm like, oh, I don't have that sweatshirt anymore. I shouldn't have gave it away to Goodwill. That was cute. But because you see, some of these are 4 years old. This is commencement. This is the movement we're going to learn today. What you say?
I said, wait, do you see me wearing one of them?
That's what I was thinking. You said that you found it at Goodwill and you have it. Good gracious. Give me that shirt back, Mr. Ed. But anyway, the commencement, that's the movement we're learning today. So you can rewatch the video from today, or you can go to this commencement video and practice it here after we learn it. This right here is a warm-up, or is a video that is all about our 2 neck warm-ups. So for 8 minutes, I talk about our neck warm-up stretches. Same thing, shoulder warm-ups. I talk about it for 10 minutes. Hip warm-ups, 13 minutes. So I have videos that are just for each major joints warm-up movements. So you can practice that. Here, I recorded commencement for, and that's the movement, again, we're learning today. I recorded it for the second time. I think I forgot I had recorded it, and I recorded it. And then when I went to save it, I was like, oh, I've already done this. So that's why it says second try. I just left it all up there. I'm not really a professional videographer, girl. But just scrolling all the way down, these are each of our part 1 movements that we will learn. Basic 6 right there. Oh gosh, please don't start talking. Please don't start talking. Please don't start talking.
The taste of something
Oh
sweet.
hush. Usually that lady being me, she starts talking and I just hate to hear her talk. Nobody likes to hear their self-talk, I don't think, but I'd be sounding like cornbread. So anyway, I'm just showing y'all these are the things we will learn, these are the things we have learned, and this is a place where you can come and practice. Advanced 6, we'll get there all the way down. There's a part 2. Like this is one I recorded a year ago. So you see 4 years ago versus 1 year ago. So I've done it two different times. Here I did it with my back turned. So if people request a video from me, I'm always happy to add it to this playlist. So if you ever watch any of these, and especially my older ones, so if you do watch it and then I talk about it or teach it in a different way now, just say, hey, I like the way you teach it now, or I like the way you say it now. Will you redo that video? I'll be happy to do anything. So anything that's going to help you be successful in Tai Chi. This is for you. I do not go back and watch this. If I severely mess up, I'll re-record. But for the most part, just like in class, what you see is what you get. All right, so I told you week 3, and that's today, that I would show you my YouTube page and how you navigate it and what all's there. So does anybody have any questions about this YouTube page?
Jennifer,
Yes, ma'am.
on my I have a 5 stick now.
Uh-huh.
So our class automatically comes up when I go to YouTube. It
Woo!
automatically come up on my show. So I guess they know what I do all the time. So
The-
there you are in the class. The week by the end of the week, it'll pop up when I go to YouTube. The first ones that come up.
I love that. I mean, if we think about it too much, it's disturbing how much we are watched
It is.
by Big Brother. But I will say this on the other end of, okay, let's just say I need to find a brown dress, right? So I Google brown dress, and it may show me some brown dresses. I walk away from the internet, I come back, and suddenly my whole thing is covered in different brown dresses. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I was looking for a brown dress. So it can be very helpful, but it really is disturbing. I know you can turn that stuff off, but I don't think I want to. I think I like the extra help. One thing that, it's all connected to Google, so for me it is. And this morning I left the gym, I got in my car, and I was headed to work, and I looked down at the screen on my car, and it will like give you suggestions of places to go, and that's usually places that you've been lately. And mine said home. So all I had to do was push home, and it would have navigated me home. But instead I came to work. But, it's the same thing. It was suggesting I go home. Sometimes I like to go shopping, and my Google on my car will tell on me. So when my husband gets in my car, he knows if I've been to Walmart or if I've been to Shell's or somewhere. He knows where I've been because Google tells on me. Thankfully, I have nothing to hide. So I'm glad that your Fire Stick, I mean, this is something I can pull up on my TV with YouTube. I can watch anything on YouTube, and so it's really cool to be able to pull that up. Technology is really cool. But this is for y'all. If you need or want something in particular, please tell me. Do not think you're bothering me at all. I am here to help you. And if some of my old videos just aren't the same as the way I teach now, I'm glad they're not the same, because I evolve as a teacher, and I hope I get better at it, but that doesn't mean the old stuff isn't good too. So y'all just let me know what you need. So here is my YouTube page, and I got there by searching SOWEGA Jennifer Crosby, and you can follow it. You see I have 62 subscribers. I don't know who those people are. If I can know who they are, I don't know how to figure that out, but that's pretty good. I have that many people that subscribe. I have 375 videos on here. All right, so enough of that. Let's learn commencement. Let me stop the share. And if y'all ever need a reminder on how to work that, y'all just let me know. I hope you get the message that I'm here for y'all. I want you to be successful in what you want to learn. So, commencement. It's the very first movement, and this is where I will show you from the front what it looks like. And then when we start practicing our basic and beyond, our Tai Chi movements, I turn around. And the reason why is it's easier to follow. Now, I can turn around and from the front do mirror image. So when I say right, I can move this hand when this is my left hand. But I will show you from the front and then turn around. Anytime you need me to turn around, just let me know. But I found that is the best way to follow me. All right, so commencement. We have footwork and we have handwork. The footwork is a step forward. So teaching you mirror image, what we do is shift our weight to our right foot, and we place our left out forward. And when we place that, notice I said place. I didn't say step. And that's a verbiage that has changed for me over the years. And the reason why I say place is because it is a empty step. In Tai Chi, we place a foot, then give it weight. And that's that empty step. So it's shift right, place left. Now shift left, and then bring that right foot forward. And when I brought that right foot forward, all my weight is still on my left leg. And then I even it out. So when I in the move of commencement, my weight is on both feet. So again, it's shift right, place left, shift left, right foot forward, even out that weight. Easy enough, right? We're stepping forward. So turning around, shift right, place left, shift left, bring that right foot forward. Shift right, place left, shift left, bring that right foot forward. We got that. Hands. What we do with our hands, they start at our sides. Our hands are going to face each other the whole time of this movement, and we start by bringing our hands up. Okay? Now notice my hands come up and they're away from me. So they're not up at my body, they're away from me. And they're away from me, but there is the soft bend in my elbow. So I'm not Frankenstein. I'm not locked. I'm not out here. I'm soft up. So my hands face each other as I bring my hands up. Now I'm going to bring my hands down. And so when I come up, I don't go any higher than my shoulder. And when I come down, I don't go any higher than my hip, or lower than my hips. So I'm working in this little space. So I come up, I come down. When I get about to my hips, I pull my hands in to my body. So see, we're at my body now. Now we come up. That right there makes me think of an elevator. Come up. And when I get right here about chest height, I'll take those hands out. And then I bring them back in. So from our sides, we come up, we go down, we come in, we go up, we go out, and we go back in. That's preposition land, isn't it? Up, down, in, up, out, in. So you saw a little bit of wrist movement right there. So when I come up, my fingers are more pointed down. When I come down, my fingers are more pointed up. Come in, we're more out. Go out, my fingers are out. We bring it in, and to finish, our fingers are pointed up. So there's a little bit of wrist movement, and that's a good thing. This, in our warm-up stretches, we didn't talk about our wrist. There's not a warm-up movement for our wrist, but this right here really does work up and warm up those wrists through that ever so slight movement of our hands. So it's up, down, in, up, out, and back in. So let's go back to the footwork where we shift right. I'm in mirror image. Place left, shift left, right foot forward, and then even out the weight. Our hands start out our side. We come up, down, in, up, out, and back in. So those are the two pieces of commencement. Next week, we're going to put those together. And then we'll do our second movement, which is open and close. So I'm going to show you what it looks like put together. And follow me if you want to, but we'll talk more about this next week. So our hands come up, down, we shift right. So we're shifting right down at the same time as our hands come down. Place left, our hands come in and up. Shift left as those hands go out. Bring that right foot forward. Hands come back as we adjust the weight. So again, that's what it looks like. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to say it one more time together. Hands come up. Down, shift right. Place left. Hands come in and up. Shift left as they go out. Right foot forward. Hands come back. That's commencement. So we'll go through it again. I know for the first move, it is a very complicated move. At least I think it is. But to give you a little bit of a comfort, our second move, open and close. We end commencement with our hands right here. Our second move is open and close, and it goes like this. And that's it. No footwork, only that one open and close. So we have that to look forward to. Not every move has all those pieces and parts as commencement. And I think he just threw us in with that, just to make our brains ready for what's to come. So we'll go over it again next week, putting those two together. You have those videos on YouTube that review and teach commencement. Of course, you have this one as well. Any questions before we cool down about commencement or anything else we've talked about? All right. Sir?
I said everything's good.
Good. I'm glad. Well, always let me know what you need. So let's give ourselves a nice fist massage, thanking our legs for working so hard. They really do. And now that we've started a new class, I've started a new class in other places as well, and people are talking about, oh, my legs are sore. And so expect that when you really start practicing and taking seriously our weight transfer, holding weight on one leg, you do get a little bit sore. All right, then we gather tension and let it go. We don't want to live with tension. We feel what it feels like and reject it. We don't want to hold tension. Tension can cause pain, and we sure don't want pain. Big shoulder circle, just like we do in the beginning. Helps us practice breath. Helps us think about gentle resistance, moving as if we're moving through heavy air or even water. And we make a fist with our right hand. Again, this is mirror image. Our fist represents our strength. And notice I'm not making a hard fist. I'm not clenching my fist. It's a loose fist. That represents our strength. Our left fingers all together represents our friendship. Our thumb in humility, reminding us that we got some things to learn, and that's beautiful. Put this together, and in mutual respect, we say namaste. Namaste. Thank y'all so much. We did good. 11 o'clock. We got through our warm-ups. We looked at the YouTube page, and then we started really understanding and learning commencement. Next week we'll do that. We'll do put commencement together, practice commencement, and open and close, and then whatever else we need to talk about. So come ready, and in the meantime, let me know if I can do anything for you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Y'all have a great week. Love y'all.
Love you.
Thanks.
Yes, ma'am.
I may not be able to attend Friday morning's class, okay?
Well, I'll cry, but I'll bring Kleenexes. No, you have a great Friday, whatever you need to do, but I will miss you.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Everyone.